This is the cold calling schedule that made me rich. I'm telling you guys right now, you got to give it a try. It's going to suck for about a week. And then after you make it your new routine, you're going to thank yourself later on. If you are going to start acting and earning like a 1%er, you're going to have to start doing what 1%ers do and what 99% of people don't do. That means when the alarm comes on in the morning, you wake up, you don't hit snooze, you go to the gym, you do your calls, and you're stacking wins. One thing leads to another. Once you start your day discipline, your whole day is discipline. It's a lot easier to do that. So anyway, this is what I would do. I'd wake up at 5:15. I'd go to the gym. By 5:40, I'd get there, 5:45. From 5:45 to 6:45, I'd work out. On my way home, it would take me about 15 minutes. I get home at 7. I would shower. I would make breakfast. I'd eat. And by 7:30, I'm like in front of my desk. I would review everything that came off the market that might have expired, that might have canceled, anything that I might have recognized, because if I sold a property in that area, or maybe I lived by that area, or my office, whatever, I would try and find anything that I could use as leverage. That'd be number one. So from 7:45 to 10:30 or 11, sometimes it took me less, sometimes it took me more. My goal was 20 contacts, 20 good conversations. If I call someone and they're like, I'm like, John, no, this is Eric. And they hang up, that's not a contact. If I'm like, John, do you own 123 Main Street? Or, yeah, John, I'm calling about 123 Main Street. And he's like, I'm not fucking selling. I'm not counting that as a contact either. I want to talk to somebody. I want to get past, like, I want to meet with you for 15 minutes, show you exactly what I do to sell properties just like yours. Like, I want to give you the proven strategy. If I can get past that and I can talk to them, I'll do it. Like, I'll count it as a contact. But you want at-bats, right? Like, if you go to the gym and you're dribbling a ball and you're going to go shoot 20 free throws and you go to shoot the free throw and the ball falls out of your hand, we're not counting that as a shot, right? Like, so I would say 7:45 to 10:30, 11, 20 contacts, 25 contacts via time. And then I would leave my house, because I would do my calls at home. I'd leave my house, I'd go to the office, put on something different, dress up a little bit, go to the office, and I would start doing all my administrative tasks, like anything about scheduling showings, doing price adjustments, sending out an email, making sure my lock boxes or photos or whatever needed to be done was done. And then from 12 to 1, I would do my follow-ups. So anybody that I had to follow up with got a call from me that time. And then from 1 to 3 or 1 to 2:30, I would find a building and or area to circle prospect around, and I would call that area. Then from like 4 to 7, I'll give you another hour between 3 and 4 to do whatever you guys want to do. You guys want to have food again. You want to take a little, you want it to be random and just do whatever task that you're reacting to. There's things that come up, do your thing. From 4 to 7, you should have a meeting. You should 100,000,000% have a listing appointment. If you don't, it's because you didn't follow the schedule long enough for you to get good at it. Because if you do this for a couple of weeks and you just spend 3 to 4 hours a day prospecting, eventually within 2 to 3 months, you will have a full calendar. The only thing I'm going to tell you that you guys need to do that most people won't do is you need to be willing to suck for the next 100 days. The next 90 to 120 days, you need to suck and be okay with it. And you need to try and figure out one thing every day that you're not doing right with your calls that you can improve on. Number one thing that you can do on your own that's super affordable and doesn't cost you anything other than your time. You need to review your cold calling footage. I'm telling you guys, by you watching your own calls, you will be able to point out, oh my God, I'm talking way too fast. Oh my God, my tonality is low. Oh my God, I'm sunk in my chair. Because if your body language is low, your tone, and you have monotone body language, you're gonna have a monotone voice when you're calling. So those are super, super, super important things. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, the 2 or 3 most important things on a cold call. Number 1, your speed, right? Your speed, your response time. 2 is your tonality and your fluctuation. And 3 is having some sort of confidence and or smile behind what you're saying. You guys hear right now, like if you can't hear me, you can kind of tell right now that, right, like I'm smiling when I'm talking. You can hear it in my voice. If I'm now, am I smiling? Am I smiling now? Like, you guys know, you can hear it, you can feel it. They can hear it and feel it too, your prospects. So you guys need to make sure when you're calling, I would say in the beginning, unless you get really good, you need to stand up. You need to stand up, you need to stand up desk, get a headset, get an AirPod, whatever. And just some tips that I would give you guys right now I'm telling you, these are veteran moves that nobody will ever tell you or teach you. Number 1, you need 2 phone numbers. You need 2 phone numbers. So you need to get on Mojo, either get a Mojo number or go on Google Voice. Okay, example, I live in Miami, Florida. There's Palm Beach County numbers, there's Miami numbers, there's Broward County numbers. So there's 954, there's 561, there's 305. If I'm calling a property in Miami, I probably should use my 305 number, which I actually have a 305 number on my SIM card on my phone. Then if they don't answer that list, like that 7:45 to 8:30, I'm calling all the new expireds. If nobody answers my 305, I run that list twice. I run the list 3 times a day, 2 different numbers. So I'm calling expired 6 times a day. 3 times from one number, 3 times from the other. 7:45, noon. If I don't have meetings or I went on a meeting at 4, I got back, 7 o'clock, I'm hitting it again. There's nothing else that matters. I'm telling you guys right now, nothing else that matters. The other thing that I would do too is I would integrate at least 30 minutes of role play every single day. So between 3 and 4, or my community, we do it at 7 a.m. before we get on our calls. You need to role play. You need to practice. You need to hear other people do it. You need to volunteer. You need to suck. You need to be willing to suck. You need to do it. And I'm telling you, if you guys get these things down, you do it long enough, you're willing to work on it, you get that other phone number, you get something to record yourself. Either use your camera, your photo booth, use another device, use an iPad, find something, but you need to record yourself. I'm telling you right now. So just to recap, 7:45 to like 10:30, 11, cold call, expireds, FSBOs, canceled. 12 to 1, or whenever you get to the office, maybe 11:30, you're gonna do your follow-ups. 1 to 3, you're gonna circle prospect. 4 to 7, you should be on an appointment. If you're not, you should be cold calling for more business. Now, a couple times a week, by the way, if you follow this 80% of the time, that means 4 out of 5 days, you will be rich. I'm telling you, if you do this schedule, which you just hear me out. If you have an easy day today, you have a harder day tomorrow, right? So if you have easy days, and you've had easy days, and I'm sure you have had easy days the last, I don't know how many years, you're in a situation where your life is a little bit harder right now because you're not where you want to be. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching this video, right? So if you are willing to just sacrifice and go through more pain and suffering for the next 3 to 5 years, let's say you start making $500,000 a year. Let's say you don't really significantly increase your lifestyle. You do a little bit, but not too much. You save $250,000 a year. You save $1 million in 4 years, dude. You go put $1 million down, you go buy a $3 million, $4 million building. Let's say that $4 million building produces 6%, right? So you make 6, 12, 18. Let's say you make over $200,000 on that building a year. And then you continue to, let's say your net's 120. And then you continue to save and put away 250, 100,000, 150,000, 300,000. Maybe you start making $1 million a year and you start saving more money and you keep parking that cash and you keep buying real estate, put it in the stock market, you buy treasuries, I don't care what you do. If you do it long enough, dude, you don't have to work forever. But if your life, so if you make your life suck for 5 years while you're doing the right things and spending your time on the right things, you can literally have the life you want forever. But if you treat this, I'm telling you right now, please listen to me, guys. I'm telling you right now, we've all been through the cycles. The blogging, the vlogging, the YouTube videos, trust me, unless you go all in on one thing, which by the way, if you can get good at sales or great at sales, you'll never be without money. You could translate that and you can use it in any other business. You'll never be without money. Please just listen to me, do what I'm telling you to do, and that'll be the recipe to how do you guys start making 6, 7 figures a year, and then you got to be financially responsible with it and invest it and whatnot. But I'm telling you, that's going to be it. For more videos like this, send me a video, send me a comment, send me a like, follow me, subscribe, go on my Instagram, let me know what you guys want to see more of, leave a comment below. We'll see you soon.